Here's a rundown of our situation monitoring the Doomsday Planes this evening. We're currently approaching midnight Eastern time. Things seem to be pretty quiet. There's a bit of thunderstorm activity on the Canadian border with North Dakota. There's more thunderstorm activity down in the southeast. That's in Florida, south of Alabama, and North Georgia. Otherwise, things are pretty quiet. There was a bunch of traffic earlier at about 0Z to 0100. Some comm checks, some EAMs. Good reception into Montana from the aircraft. There were 2 E6s that were aloft. Currently, there's only one. I noticed it was down around 3,000 feet. It seemed to be in a climb out, so let's go to check it again on ADS-B Exchange. Whiny41 is the call sign. ADS-B Exchange now shows that aircraft down at 1,350 feet, so maybe they're doing some training, shooting approaches, or other low-level work. That's only one aircraft, so I don't think they're going to be very busy on the radio tonight. Let's go and take a look at the SDR. We're currently receiving from Kingwood, Texas. This station's using an amplified mag loop. Reception's pretty good. There's just a bit of noise in the background, but it's not objectionable. I have the screen zoomed out. I'm not too sure what frequencies the Doomsday aircraft are going to use at this hour. Propagation seems to be a bit long. 11175 was quiet. I came down here to 8992. If a station shows up on 8776, I'll notice. 8992 is where I'm really expecting traffic, but things are quiet at this time. That's the way it is. Sometimes it's busy, sometimes it's not. Make no mistake though, 24/7, there are people out there ready to conduct missile strikes or send out the bombers, light someplace up on planet Earth. But you don't always see them. Right now, things are pretty quiet.
All stations. This is MANDRIL, break. 5, Quebec, Lima, Romeo, Zulu, Hotel, 5, Quebec, Lima, Romeo, Zulu, Hotel, stand by. 5, Quebec, Lima, Romeo, Zulu, Hotel, stand by. Message of 37 characters following. 5, Quebec, Lima, Romeo, Zulu, Hotel, 7, Uniform, Lima, Uniform, 7, Kilo, Juliet, 7, Lima, Sierra, 7, 5, Oscar, Papa, Zulu, Uniform, Romeo, Juliet, Mike, Yankee, Echo, 6, Foxtrot, Oscar, Victor, Echo, Oscar, Alpha, November, X-ray, Quebec. I'll say again, 5, Quebec, Lima, Romeo, Zulu, Hotel, 7, Uniform, Lima, Uniform, 7, Kilo, Juliet, 7, Lima, Sierra, 7, 5, Oscar, Papa, Zulu, Uniform, Romeo, Juliet, Mike, Yankee, Echo, 6, Oscar, Oscar, Victor, Echo, Oscar, Alpha, November, X-ray, Quebec. This completes the message of 37 communication. This is MANDRIL out.
So some of the music stations have a thing that they refer to as going to the back of the rack, where they go into their music archives and pull out some classic rock and roll or classic blues or jazz, dance music, whatever. Here's a case of going to the back of the rack for an EAM transmission and a Skyking transmission. Now, I was going through my hard drive, getting rid of some junk files. I happened to notice a rather large audio file that was there, and it wasn't very descript. It simply had a frequency and a time. So I put it up in the editor, looked at it, and sure enough, there was some good stuff on there. Just a brief interval near the end of the recording where Andrews comes up. So I clipped it out, did a little bit of noise reduction to make it more palatable for all of you out there, and I'm going to play it for you now. This was recorded on frequency 6739 upper sideband, and the date was 2009, October 14th. And the first voice transmission begins at 1457 and 24 seconds. UTC time. It's Andrews giving a Skyking message and then an EAM. The first note that you hear is a chirp sounder moving across the frequency. They're in there quite a lot. There's at least one on this recording. It's one of the best ways to know if the band is open. If you're listening and you don't hear chirp sounders, the band is probably closed. But this one was wide open. That chirp sounder's a bit loud. I left it in there for realism. So, you know it's a real recording. Without further ado, here it is. Andrews with a Skyking message and an EAM. And by the way, this is an old recording. Who knows where the person is now who made this one? Hopefully she's looking back on an illustrious career in the military. Might even still be in, who knows. But I'll tell you something. All of these recordings I make, you hear the voices of the operators reading out these EAMs, other messages. None of them, not one, is a loser or a sucker, as the commander-in-chief of these forces has said. To me, they're all professionals, all heroes. I'm going to get off my soapbox and let's listen to a young hero doing her job.
Skyking, do not answer. Echo, Hotel, X-ray, time, 5-1 authentication, Kilo, India. I say again, Skyking, do not answer. Echo, Hotel, X-ray, time, 5-1 authentication, Kilo, India. This is Andrews out. All stations, all stations. This is Andrews. Break. 6 Tango Golf November 2 Charlie. Stand by. 6 Tango Golf November 2 Charlie. Stand by. 6 Tango Golf November 2 Charlie. Stand by. Message follows. 6 Tango Golf November 2 Charlie. X-ray Lima Romeo X-ray 6 Zulu 4 Golf Papa Alpha Uniform 3 2 Uniform 3 Quebec Echo Sierra India Echo. Say again. 6 Tango Golf November 2 Charlie X-ray Lima Romeo X-ray 6 Victor Correction. I'm 1-3 Zulu 4 Golf Papa Alpha Uniform 3 2 Uniform 3 Quebec Echo Sierra India Echo. This is Andrew out.
And that's it from Andrews. So there it is. That's all for now. Thank you for watching.